and factor theorem. So we will understand this, what exactly it is, and then after we'll start solving questions from the next video onward. Say if you read the line, what they say, remainder theorem. If function of x, a polynomial in x, is divided by x minus a, the remainder is f of a. Example, if f of x is divided by x minus 3, the remainder is f3. F of 3, a function of 3. The word f means function. Function of x, function of 3. And I do not know how much you have understood from here. What basically it means will be understood if I take an example. Then they're telling you to find the remainder using the remainder theorem, put the divisor equal to 0 and solve the equation obtained to get the value of its variable. Substitute the value of variable obtained in step 1 in the given polynomial and simplify it to get the required number. I hope you may not have understood that properly. So let's take an example. This is something very easy to understand. You take a polynomial x square minus 5x plus 8, and then you take another polynomial x minus 2, right? So can we divide a polynomial x square minus 5x plus 8 by x minus 2? Yes, we can. How do we do that? We'll take the first term of this particular polynomial, which is x square, and the first term of the divisor. This is the divisor, right? So first term of the divisor is x. And see what you should multiply this first term of the divisor with, so that that product is exactly equal to this one. We know that it is x that you need to multiply by. So x into x is x square. So we will multiply the entire divisor here, x minus 2 by x. If you multiply the 2, it will become x into x is x square, and x into 2 is minus 2x here, right? X into minus 2 is minus 2x. And put it just below the like terms. X square below x square and 5x, below 5x, because minus 5x and minus 2x are the like terms. They have the same variable and power of the variables are same, equal, so therefore they are like terms. Put it accordingly. Then we subtract it. If it is a plus, it will become minus. This is a minus, it will become plus. Do it. X square minus x square is 0, and minus 5x and plus 2x. Minus 5x and plus 2x become minus 3x here. Then whatever is remainder will come down, because the moment you draw this line, everything will come down here, and we get what? Plus 8 in it. Then after, we will do the same process. What you should multiply with the first term of this divisor, with what number or what value, so that we get minus 3x, the first term of this one. So I need to multiply by minus 3. So minus 3 into x is minus 3x. Then this x minus 2, the entire thing will get multiplied by minus 3. So minus 3 into minus 2 is what? Plus 6. We will write it accordingly. Then what is that? Minus, and this is minus, it will become plus here. This is 8 and this is 6 plus 6, it will become minus 6 here. Subtract minus 6 3x and plus 3x becomes 0. 8 minus 6 is 2. So we get the remainder 2. So this is the normal way of finding a remainder when the polynomial, this one, is divided by another polynomial x minus 2 here. This x square minus 5x plus 8 is divided by x minus 2. We get this remainder by normal division method. Then there is a shortcut method also. And that shortcut method is called the remainder theorem. What is that? We will take x minus 2 as, the divisor here, and equate it to 0. So what do we get? X is equal to 2. Now what I'll do is, wherever is x in this particular polynomial, I will substitute that value of x is 2 in it. So we can say f of 2 we are finding, function of 2. And what is that? Wherever is x, you will put 2. So this is x, you will put 2. So 2 square, 5 into 2 and plus 8. We get what? 4 minus 10, okay, plus 8. So if you subtract, finally you solve it, you will get 2. So are we not getting 2 here? So this is the shortcut method of finding the remainder, and this method is being given a name called remainder theorem. And what is this now? See, first put the divisor equal to 0. So I put the divisor, this was the divisor, equal to 0. Then solve the equation to get the value of the variable. I solved the equation, I got the value of the variable x is equal to 2. Substitute the value of the variable. This is substitute the value of the variable in the obtained in the first step in the given polynomial, in this polynomial, and get it and simplify to get the required remainder. I simplified it, I got the remainder required here, and this was the answer. So this method of finding the remainder is okay under the category remainder theorem. I hope you have understood. It is so easy. Now the big question coming up here, what was the remainder? The remainder was 2. What if the remainder had come 0? If the remainder comes 0, so can we not say that this divisor is an actual perfect factor of this polynomial? Because the remainder is 0. When you have a number 10 and you divide it by 3, what do you get? 3 3s are 9. Is it the remainder? 1? Yes. So can we say 3 is a factor of 10? The answer is no. But if we divide the same number 10 or any other number, say by 2 in this case here, so what do we get? 2 5s are 10. What is the remainder? 0. So if the remainder is 0, can we say that 2 is a factor of 10? Yes, same thing. If you divide this polynomial by another polynomial, if you get the remainder is 0, then we can say this is a factor of this particular polynomial, or this is the factor of this number. Since it is a polynomial here, so we can say this polynomial is a factor of this polynomial here. Is that understood? And that is nothing but factor theorem. So see here, factor theorem. When a polynomial f of x is divided by x minus a, right, the remainder is equal to f function of a, and if the remainder f of function of a is equal to 0, then x minus a is a factor of the polynomial f of x. Simple. Example here, x square minus 5x plus 6, if you divide it by 3, so what do? You put the value of f of 3 in it. Remember how? First is x minus 3, you put it equal to 0, then solve it, if x is equal to 3, put the value of x in this particular polynomial as what? 3. So wherever is x, you'll put 3. So 3 squared minus 5 into 3 plus 6. You solve it. What do we get? 9 plus minus 15 plus 6, you will get 0. So what is the remainder? Remainder you got is 0 by remainder theorem. If the remainder theorem gives you that remainder is 0, even by dividing you will get the 0 as a remainder. But if that remainder is 0, then we can straight away say that x minus 3 is a factor of this polynomial. Is that understood? So same thing here, the remainder theorem will become a factor theorem if the remainder comes as 0. If it doesn't come as 0, it will remain as a remainder theorem only. I hope you have understood this theorem here, remainder theorem and the factor theorem. Now we will start solving questions based on it. So the only thing you have to remember is what? You have to remember this and substituting that, and whatever you get is a remainder. Okay, fine.